Hello everyone and welcome to Geek Cheese and welcome to the Cheese League for our first game, the Feudin'Fowls versus the Rampage in beautiful Feudin'Fowls, beautiful turf field here. And we're going to get right into it. Louis Huber first up, the first pitch of the Cheese League, and it is a ball outside. Colorado Buchanan on the hill for the Rampage, the away team today. Grounder to Peichel at third, over to Gilmore at first for out number one. Shortstop Kellen Moran up to bat for the Feudin'Fowls. Strike one from the Rampage hurler. And a quick 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Those black uniforms from the Fowls. Looks pretty sharp. Rampage sporting a little bit of a look like the Mets. Little dribbler, swinging bunt over to first for the third out of the inning. And on to the bottom of the first. Rampage up. Kellen Webb, left fielder, up to bat first. We got Brandt the hurler on the hill for the Fowls. And look at this. We have a, wow. Leadoff home run for the Rampage, 427 feet to dead center here in the Bengata Bowl. And just like that, the Rampage take a 1-0 lead. All right, we have Pruitt up to bat, second baseman here for the Rampage. Likes that outside pitch. A little off the plate there, looked kind of good to me. That one was off the plate, I think. All right, full count here. Popped up. Navarro has the pick there behind the plate. Center fielder Chang, number 3 hitter here for the Rampage, up to bat. 1 ball, 1 strike count, 1 out. Base hit up the middle. Mishandled a little bit by Lester. Here in the Cheese League, we play 7 innings. It'll be 7 innings. Every team will play 24 games. The 10-team league. Strike 2, quick 2 strikes here on Baker, the DH for the Rampage. The 0-2 pitch and strike out. Brandt puts him down. Kason Prouse, big catcher, big contact here from the catcher from the Rampage. Off the plate, that looked like a good pitch. That was definitely high and inside. Good speed on the bases here for the Rampage. And right to slow there at first base for the final outs. And off to the top of the second. We get a nice look there at the Bengata Bowl. Cannon on the hill, 9 pitches so far. Nice big curve ball right there, looping curve ball. Fastball down and outside. Again, outside. And, ooh, I think she may have swung at ball 4 there, but that's the first out of the inning. DH Oliver Hanna up now for the Fowls. Ball outside. 1-1 count. High and outside. Just a bit outside. Strike 2. Was that 100 miles per hour there from the Rampage hurler? Sparks to Gilmore. The 6-3 putout. Rod Slow, the first baseman, up. Pretty good power here from the first baseman for the Fowls. You know, the Fowls have pretty decent power. I'm surprised they're not on the board already. Strike 3, just like that. Sit down. 6, 7, 8 hitters up for the Rampage here. Bottom half of the frame. This guy's got a pretty sweet goatee. Lucian Sparks. That is the goatee. It's not the full Van Dyke because it does not have the mustache combo. And just like that, leadoff walk. That's never good. Walks score runs. So let's see if the Rampage can capitalize on that leadoff walk here. Let's see if they can get two. To Moran, to Slow, and just like that, the 4-6-3 double play. That leadoff walk goes nowhere. High breaking ball there. Slider. Slider in there for strike one. Quick 1-2 count. Brandt deals outside to Peichel, the third baseman, and a broken bat. Brandt, slow, out number 3. And just like that, quick game here, folks. We're in the top of the third already. 7, 8, 9 hitters up for the Fowls. McForsham has a nice little sleeve going on there. I don't know if those compression sleeves do anything. In the gap. In the gap. And he's going for 2. And in there with a stand-up double. McForsham, stand-up double to lead off the third inning here for the Fowls. Pretty decent speed there, too, as Lester steps into the plate. Not the best hitter. Lower contact. About mid-range power, but lots of speed. And you know what? Oh, and look at that, thrown away. Gilmore, and the run scores. Fowls on the board from an error, E4. And that runner got to second base too. So Navarro, the catcher, up the bat. Big looping curveball there, high, but caught by the pitcher. Typically you'd take, pitcher would let the first baseman catch that one, but Buchanan decided to take it himself. And that's a rip down the left field line. That should score the run. And it does, easily. Base hit down the third base line. Into left field, scores that run, and the Fowls take a 2-1 lead. Moran back up the bat, 0 for 1 today. Buchanan, kind of all over the place right now. Trusting that breaking ball quite a bit. And past the diving third baseman. Runner goes to third, and he's in there. All right, runners on the corners here. Taylor Schmidt up to bat. She's 0 for 1 so far today. Pretty decent contact. More of a contact hitter, I'd say, than a power hitter. Strike one on the outside corner. A little high and outside, I would think, but yeah, called it a strike. Inside, full count. And that's not a good thing. You don't want to walk the bases full here when you have pretty decent power hitter up here in Lucy Taverna. Second baseman for the Feudin'Fowls. Base is juiced here. Taverna, the pitch from Buchanan, strike one. 3-1 count. Hitters count here. And walks in a run. Buchanan walks in a run. That is never good. Not something you want to do. Accuracy is going down a little bit, as you can see there on Buchanan. Quick 2 strikes here on Hannah. The DH fouled into the dugout. High fly ball to right center field. That should get that run home. And Fowls, just like that, take a 4-1 lead. Rod Slow, the power hitting first baseman up the bat for the Fowls, takes the ball outside. You can definitely see that Buchanan's stats are diminishing as we get here into the ball game, mid part of the ball game. Strike 2 to Rod Slow. And that's a pop-up to the shortstop. Sparks puts it away. Final out But big 4-run inning there for the Fowls as they take the lead. Dallas McFreddy, the number 9 hitter, right fielder, steps into the plate for the Rampage. See if they can make up some ground here in front of their home crowd here at the beautiful Bengata Bowl. Fair ball, Slow will take it himself. For the put out, just like that, one quick out. Brant's at 35 pitches, looking pretty good. Velocity is still up. Accuracy is, not waning too much. It's Kellen Webb up to bat as he led the game off for the Rampage with that big home run to center field, and he strikes out here. Second baseman Miles Pruitt steps up to the plate for the Rampage. Takes a quick strike one. And just like that, to Slow, out number 3. Quick inning. Quick inning, and Rampage unable to capitalize that inning. The Fowls back up to the plate with McForsham, who's already 1 for 1 with a double. Might have crossed up the catcher there on that one. Foul. Oh, no. Fair ball. My mistake there. Broken bat, fair ball. Squibber down the line for one quick out. Cannon deals a strike to Lester. 4-3 put out there. Just like that, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 4th inning. Big looping curveball. Might not want to put it there again. Oh, but doesn't matter. Out number 3, strikeout. And we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Chang steps up to the plate and hits a base hit into left field to start off the inning for the Rampage. That's exactly what they need to try to make up that 3-run deficit. Baker up to bat, 0 for 1 today. Good speed on the bases there. 1-1 count. No outs. Bottom of the 4th inning here. Brant's still looking pretty decent. That's dropping in for a base hit. Couldn't really do much with that in the base paths. Kind of have to see where that falls. Wasn't sure if the shortstop is going to catch that or not. Fouled off to the right side. Kason Prowse 0 for 1, the catcher for the Rampage. Decent speed in the leadoff runner, not so much on the runner on first base. Tough out activated. And that drops in for a base hit. And just like that, no outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And the Rampage could capitalize with the bases loaded. Sparks, the shortstop. Maybe above average power here for Sparks, but he strikes out. Cannot capitalize. 1 out. First baseman Micah Gilmore steps to the power hitting first baseman Micah Gilmore for the Rampage. Takes a strike, 1-1 count. 92 on the gun there. William Brant still throwing some heat. Could that be? It is high, it is far, it is gone. Grand slam. Grand slam. 436-foot bomb from Micah Gilmore, first home run of the year. And just like that, one swing of the bat, the Rampage take a 5-4 lead. Peichel steps up to the plate. Third baseman here for the Rampage. Woodland Brant a little rattled from that. And we have an issue here with the controller. That was my bad, folks. Nonetheless, 2 outs. Strike 1 to McFreddy. Number 9 hitter and the right fielder for the Rampage. And just like that, 3rd out. But damage is done. That 4-run bottom half of the frame there on 1 swing. Rampage take the lead. Louis Huber back up to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Base hit and RBI. Good contact hitter. Good leadoff hitter, I would say, for the Fowls. See how he plays out throughout the season. He's a contact hitter, leadoff guy. Should be getting lots of hits. Walked here. And I imagine they're going to have to pull Buchanan pretty soon. His stats are going down a little bit. His velocity is down. His junk is down. Another hanging curveball like that. Uh-oh. They're trying to pull a hit and run here to no avail. It's a pop out to Prouse, the Rampage catcher. Schmidt steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a walk today. Strike 1. Pretty good speed on the bases here. As I said, you know, stamina as Buchanan crosses the 77 pitch threshold here. That is a dying quill over there into right field. Runners on the corners now for the Fowls. Let's see if they can get that run back with 1 out. And foul ball down the line. Taverna 0 for 1 for today with a walk, RBI. You know, I always say a walk scored runs. And whew, just like that, quick hot shot right back to Buchanan. Quick throw over to first. The 1-3 double play. All right, well, we have Arcane Melton coming in relief for the Fowls. Throwing some junk here. Steve Reich. Gonna say, bobbled a little bit by Taverna. Recovers, throws it over to Slow for the 1st out. Miles Pruitt up to bat, 0 for 2 for today. The number 2 hitter for the Rampage. Ball outside. Arcane Melton. Thrown 94, pretty decent velocity. Big hanging curveball, don't put it there again. Foul ball down the right side, kind of inside outed a little bit. This one is popped up, should be no issue for catcher, and just like that, we have 2 outs. Chang 2 for 2 for today. Let's make that 2 for 3 as he grounds out to the shortstop. 5, 6, and 7, middle of the order here for the Fowls. Up in the top half of the 6th. And they pull Buchanan and opt for Gabriel Fraser, relief pitcher. Very good velocity, very good junk. Pretty good hurler coming out of the pen. Foul down the line. High pop up there. Pruitt catches it for the out. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining the Cheese League, getting your baseball fix here on Geek Cheese. High pop up. That is a mile high. Surprised that didn't hit the rafters here in the Bogota Bowl. Again, we are playing in a dome. Beautiful Bogota Bowl. Mello McPherson. 1 for 2. Double. Big double there. Low ball Frazier can't find the strike zone all of a sudden. 3-2 pitch right through the wickets, up the middle for a base hit. Again, Cheese League is powered by Super Mega Baseball 3. You can find it on Steam, on Xbox, on PS4, and on the Switch. Highly suggest you pick it up. As you can see, it is a beautiful game. Off Pruitt's glove. And the runner goes to third. That could prove to be a costly error. 2 outs. Let's see if they can get out of this. And the runner takes second base. 2 quick strikes. Let's see if Frazier can sit him down. And there it is. Strike 3. That looked a little low and outside. I agree with Navarro there. But we head to the bottom of the 6th. 4, 5, and 6. Up for the Rampage. Number 43. 1 for 2 here on the day. Baker is with a single. Ooh, very high ball. Off the plate a little bit. Grounder to Moran. Moran to Slow. And the 6-3 put out 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Kason Prouse, the catcher for the Rampage, grounds it off to third, or off to first, my apologies. Slow, the first baseman, with an unassisted play there. U3 in your scorebooks if you're keeping score at home. Strike 1, that looked a little low. Sparks had to check his swing on that one. That looked a little low. I would say the ump's strike zone has been a little inconsistent throughout the game, but nonetheless, he walks. And a runner on first base now as Gilmore steps up to the plate. He had a home run earlier in the game. Big home run, actually. Big home run. That was that grand slam homer. And I don't know if that was the intentional walk, but I don't know if they wanted to pitch to him. Nonetheless, runners on first and second here. Strike 1 right down the pike. Ball a little high there. Melton stamina is going down quite a bit coming out of the pen. See if Peichel can capitalize here. 3-2 count. Runners go. High pop up the center field. This should do it. And there it is, out number 3 as we head to the top of the 7th. And let's see if the Rampage put in their closer. Looks like they're going to stick with Frazier for the time being. Huber comes up to bat, 1 for 2 on the day. And grounds to shortstop for the easy out. Moran 1 for 3 today with just a single. Steps up to the plate, takes a quick strike. 1-1 count. Fouled off to the left side. Fans wearing gray shirts are in support of course, the Rampage, the Rhinos. Gray, the color of the Rhino. I may need to adjust that in the settings. I would love it. Oh, Marcos Graham's coming in, their closer. See if he can close it out here for the Rampage. Quick 2 balls, not what you want. There we go. Strike on the outside corner. 3-1 count now for Schmidt. Full count. Can he put it away? No. Walks. Closer comes in, walks the first batter that he sees. But that is the gray shirts is something that I may want to change later on. That is would like to have the fans wear Mets type of colors. I think that would be more appropriate. Pruitt, Gilmore, out number 3. Ball game over. Rampage win The first game of the Cheese League, the inaugural game of the Cheese League. Let's take a look at the line. 4-6-0 for the Fowls, 5-6-1 for the Rampage. Of course, that big inning for the Rampage, the bottom of the fourth, where we had, I believe it was Gilmore, with that grand slam home run. Pretty good game overall for the Rampage. Not too bad for the Fowls. Good game there. Loss goes to Brant. Buchanan, of course, with the win. 3 walks. Only 2 strikeouts. Graham with the save. And next will be our top 3 players of the game. Of course, Micah Gilmore, number 1 there. Big, big, big grand slam. Kellen Webb, 1 for 3, also a home run, leadoff homer, but Carmelo Forsham, the Fowls get the shout out. So that will be it for us, folks, here in the Cheese League. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in next time. Take care. Have a good one.